Pamela Anderson's marriage to Hollywood producer Jon Peters lasted just 12 days. But, there's good reason why she tied the knot too quickly, says an insider. According to Page 6, Anderson married Peters after she returned from one-month spiritual cleanse in India, and their insider claims that the Baywatch star's heart was open, but, in hindsight, too open. This was Anderson's fifth marriage, as she was previously married to both Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee and Kid Rock, plus 2 marriages to Rick Solomon. Anderson and Peters wed in private ceremony in Malibu on January 20, 30 years after they briefly dated. However, just 12 days later the couple called it quits. After returning from India, Anderson reportedly spent just 3 days with Peters before she decided to marry the Star-is-Born producer. And, the source says that the 52-year-old immediately regretted her decision. Pamela does not operate on the same wavelength as other people. She has huge heart and she loves big, fast and hard, explained the source. She came back from her trip and John said to her, "I love you, let's get married." So she said, "Okay." The insider added that Anderson and Peters were together for just a day and a half as husband and wife when the actress-turned-activist realized she made terrible mistake. The source said that Anderson realized after the fact that Peters was trying to be too controlling over her. To make matters worse, the source says that he was overbearing and obsessed with fame, while Anderson wanted to focus on her charities and political activism. Anderson also felt that Peters was frustrated about her wanting to maintain her financial independence. And, he was making calls about her career and cast her in one of his movies, despite the fact that Anderson didn't want that. Pamela Anderson and Jon Peters will not have to go through any kind of divorce or annulment. The couple reportedly never filed the necessary paperwork for their marriage, so that made it easy for them to go their separate ways. After their split, Anderson said that she was moved by the warm reception to her union with John, and she asked for support as they take time apart to re-evaluate what they want from life and from each other. "Life is journey and love is process," Anderson said. "With that universal truth in mind, we have mutually decided to put off the formalization of our marriage certificate and put our faith in the process."